girl Sunshine here with another one. Yes, how are you, my booze? Welcome back to another Divine Masculine kind of checkup reading. Keep in mind that everyone has Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energy within them. It's just one's always kind of in charge. So today we're gonna start off with the intuitive song that came through, which is Everything I Wanted by J.P. Cooper. Now, I think this song is originally by Billie Eilish, um, if I'm not mistaken, but I heard it originally from her. But no, this guy like re-sings it, I guess. Or maybe he's the one originally. Anyways, the song is very interesting. When I was hearing it, which I actually had to listen to it a couple times, I felt a sense of in the song breaking up where it was like the divine masculine talking and the divine feminine and the divine masculine. I felt a kind of dialogue coming through with the song. um this the song, when you listen to the lyrics and it goes into it, you can hear how um dark the divine masculine can get in the connection. Um, I'm gonna read out the few set of lyrics that kind of came out. So basically, it starts off with "I had a dream, I got everything I wanted, not what you think, and if I'm being honest, it might have been a nightmare. To anyone who might care, thought I could fly, so I stepped off the golden. Nobody cried, nobody even noticed. I saw them standing right there. I'm kind of thought they might have cared." Now he talks about how he started off in a dream state, and he he it's like he finally got to the finish line, and he saw that, wait, I wished for this and I wanted this and I worked for that, and at the same time I got here and it didn't give me that satisfaction, didn't give me the happiness I thought. It was almost like this person thought that once I get that apple, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna work towards that apple, I'm gonna work towards it, I'm gonna get it. And then when they got the apple, they're like, yeah, the apple's great and all, but I'm like, did I have to kind of neglect all these other things? This could be a divine masculine that could be focusing more on, I feel, career, where they kind of like shun out, maybe even family members, connections. They kind of just stay very focused to their work. They may also be in a type of position where um, they can't afford to have time because their job is so demanding. Some jobs are like crazy hours. Now he goes on in the song to talk about, he had a dream, he got everything he wanted, and when he woke up, he sees himself with you. Um, Now he goes on. It goes on to say, where she's convincing him that, if you stay, I'll be here for you, I won't hurt you, I won't lie. um I know you want to go, but I can teach you how to pretty much stay. And then the divine masculine kind of just goes back into this chaos, kind of freaking out. um just they talk about a nightmare a lot in the song, and what I'm feeling from that energy, it's like this person has been maybe single for such a long period of time, or became very accustomed to how their ways, everyone has their habits, right? And then to them, it's just like I would have to completely change who I am and adjust to another person to be the thing. And it just like makes them kind of just flip out and just wants to kind of just stay of course. For some reason, it's like when this person thinks about relationships, it just brings them like a tornado of thoughts, and like they just check out. That's what I feel. I just feel like it just comes like a rushing energy, and they're like, I can't handle this. I'm just gonna go back to work, keep myself distracted. I'm gonna be cool with that. um Whereas in the song, you just have this other person who's just saying, I'm here, I won't hurt you, it's fine, I can show you, I can teach you, we can learn together. So that was a very interesting interpretation of that song. Did not get that when I was listening to it before. So we're gonna start off to see um, what does your twin higher self want you to know right now. What's going on between the two of you guys? So we have it first starting off with, I wish I could take back the things I said. I got spooked. Yeah, I was really feeling that energy. When I was talking about the song, there was a sense of like, I felt like my heart rate was going up. I was like racing. Like it was just this, it was almost like a kind of anxiety feeling. But I'm thinking like, why would you? It's just love. But at the same time, it could be a triggering thing for this divine masculine, as much as they want to come in and kind of clear this energy and work through that, it really freaks them out. They get really spooked. They kind of almost gotten comfortable with how they've been living their life, and they're like, I would have to change so many things if I were to pursue a connection. So let's see. What are the things that they have not said out loud, pretty much? What's going on in their mental space? I don't know how to let you go. I know I made a mistake. Okay, so that is two times. They have an indication of them being kind of in regret of their actions, the words they've said to you, what happened in this connection. There's a lot of things of like, can I just kind of change the past? Can I rewrite what has already been written? Can there be some way where it can be forgotten? And I know that's such a crazy thing because come on, right? But haven't you ever had that moment where you wish you could have said something differently or not said something at all? Like there's this person is in this state where they wish, they're playing things over in their head about this connection, and they really wish that they could change it. And it's almost like this person had a hard time with their words. They had a hard time expressing what was really going on with them. And then whatever actions they did just felt very cold and just woo. Like I'm in one of my decks, in this deck here, there's a knight that he's just, this guy just running literally, and I there, I'm seeing that image in my head. Let's see if I can find it. I'm seeing that image in my head where he's just kind of just sprinting whenever he's in this emotion, or feel like things are getting too emotional. He just kind of, oh, I was like, I hope I don't have to go through the whole deck. So this is the Knight of Swords that I'm feeling here. So you could be dealing with maybe an air sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be, Gemini, Libra. I'm forgetting one. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Um, this person, there's a sense of like 0 to 100 kind of feeling. This person does, but okay, I know that this bike is kind of still, but it feels in a sense of, like when your engine is still on and then the car keeps going, or the bike keeps going. I feel like it's like this person is like they do things and then they're like, oh, I should have thought about it. Like they think about it afterwards. They're very reactive, and then when something happens, then they're like, wait, what did I do? Oh man, why did I do that? Like this person, um they act in just like reaction. It's kind of like, I want to say like a baby, and no disrespect or anything like that to the divine masculine, but no tea, no shade, boo. But no, I just feel like this is a sense of like child like energy coming through here. So let's see. What can you tell me about the current energy between you and your twin flame. What's the current energy is going on? What don't we see? Show me more. They definitely feel like you have a unique mind. We have a unique mind coming out here. Very fascinating. Um, like you intrigue them. Okay. Now on this card, there is a few names. There is Josh, David, Matthew. Those could resonate, may not resonate. I mean, like there's only a few, right? And I think that the other one is like Elof. I don't think that's a name, but we're gonna leave that at that. But yes, aside from that, this person, you're intriguing to them. You Oh, I'm even seeing like an S in the background here. This could be meaning something for someone. Um, this person, like, I feel like when they think about you, it's almost like they have to like just stop. Like they live in like in this awe, like wow, like there's always like new levels that you. It's like you're always learning. Maybe you're a type of person where you're constantly learning, constantly developing and stuff like that. So like every time they do have an interaction with you, it feels like you're teaching them something new, or just a sense of like, wow, I didn't know that, or that's amazing, or da 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 da. They every time they interact with you, I just feel as if it's almost like you keep walking up another step of views of like how much they feel for you and how much they see your worth in that sense. We have here, does love exist? I mean, that's what that spooked feeling is, and that runner energy that's been coming out here. Um, we have here the broken card coming out as well. I feel like this person, um, it's not that they're necessarily not over a situation that happened in the past. I feel like they've done work on it. What I feel is it's left them so shattered though. So you could be over someone and go through the process of that, but it could sometimes break you down to a point where you don't get back up. And this person, I feel like there's a sense of almost like it's like losing hope. I feel like this person has lost hope when it comes to the matters of love. We have here a romance card coming out here, and we also have here restless mind. Yeah, I was talking about that, before, that tornado type of feeling with this person, that runner kind of energy, just swift. This person seems to always be on go, like almost like they're always on a treadmill, just go 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 go. um and it keeps them in this kind of chaos kind of energy. Like if you look here in the card, this person's face is like if you were to move your head back and forth so quickly, there's gonna be a point where like you could see double of that person's head because of I don't know the science of it, but I know that it can happen. And with this person, it's that energy where they just can't stop their thoughts without being active and putting distractions in, because they do want to come in and give love to this connection, but it seems as if all these other things seem to push them to stay away more or run more. It's like it's almost like, yeah, I feel for you, but at the same time, like, I don't know, I'm still so broken. If I were to break any more, I might completely be gone, in a sense. This sounds very dramatic. Maybe it's just me, no tea, no shade, but I feel a sense of dramatic. At the bottom of the deck, we have here the secrets card coming out. There's definitely secrets in this situation, because this person with this energy of just swift movement. I mean, to me, when something's moving so fast, like if you were to think of like Flash, from the comics, there's no time to really give that much information. So I feel like there's just this quickness in this connection with this person could be very in and out. Even with their communication, it could be very vague, very quick kind of thing. Um, this person definitely keeps things hidden. It's how they stay sane. There's this their method, as much as to another person could sound, you know, a little out there, to them it makes sense. Um, so let's see. Let's further. We will. Okay. Um, Let me clarify with tarot. Let's clarify this message more. So yeah, they think you have a unique mind. They're scared of love. They feel like they still have things that have shattered them. They want to come in and offer something. Oh my god, at that split. The Ace of Pentacles, wide investment, and then the Twin Flame connection card, Lovers card right there at the split. My. Um, yes, so this person sees you as a unique mind, feels as if love doesn't exist, feels a little broken and shattered, but wants to give you some. It's like when they think about who to give love in, is you. Um, but they can't get out of their mental state, so they keep things hidden and they keep themselves on a go. Oh wow. In these cards, there's three cards where they're wearing their hood, you know. And when you think about someone that doesn't want to be seen, they put their hood on, they put their glasses on. This person has a mask on, there's glasses here, you can't even see homie's face. This face is a little blurred, so I want to say that you can barely see it, you know. This it's shattered, it's sideways. There's a sense of this person hiding parts of themselves, I feel, coming through here. But let's clarify this a little bit further. Let's look into this a little bit deeper. What is the current energy, or where do they want this to go? Ooh, we have here Temperance coming out. Balance would be very wise in this connection. And we have here Three of Wands. So there's a sense of someone waiting for there to be balance in this connection. Both people could be possibly wanting balance in this connection. Temperance card being Sagittarius's card, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But this is fire energy. So I feel like the flame is not out, but it's like hanging on a thread. Um, Tell me more about this waiting. Grief, complicated cycles. While I feel like this waiting card is the divine feminine in the connection, it's like she's waiting, or he or she, but anyone who has the divine feminine energy, um, is waiting for there to be balance in this connection. And both parties are wanting it, but with this divine masculine, he's still in the stage of grief, which makes sense because I remember at the beginning here we have a lot about I made a mistake, you know, I wish I could take things back, not liking their actions of what they have done. So I understand this grief situation. So when they go through the emotions of this, then they can start thinking about what next. Now, I want to see they'll show us what's next. Now with this, but before we get into that, the cycles card. This I love this card. The imagery on this card is just so amazing. I don't know if it's going to all show on camera, but you have a woman here. She has one hand in front of her, one hand at the back. She's holding on to a red rose, looking here at the moon. And then in the background, you see all these cracks behind here. And it's the same imagery here we have with the cracks on the broken card too. This person has been through the ringer, has been really shattered by um something. They may have locked off their emotions from, like, they locked off themselves from feeling emotions to a thing. It's like, it's almost like they have a cap. You know, like, say example, you want to go gambling, okay, and you don't want to make sure you want to blow off all your money. You have a cap. You say, okay, I'm not gonna gamble more than $200. That's their cap. Once they get to 200, win or lose, they're gonna. That's their cap. That's it. And I feel like that's what this person. It's like they almost set that up to help them survive any situation. It's also, it keeps the, it's like, it's almost like an alert that comes up too. It's just like, oh, okay, you got into this stage, you got to this point. It's like, okay, gotta back away, gotta keep. There's a very sense of a more controlling, very controlling how things. It's this person. Um, their emotions make them react how, and I know what I mean, everyone reacts in their, because of their emotions, but there's something about, like, an emotion just triggers them to get into this state, into this mode. It's almost like a blueprint. It's, there's like a set. I it's almost like they turn on a switch and, like, the light turns on. It's like every time they get too close to that thing, they turn on a switch and boom, they do a switcheroo. They stop doing that, and then they allow themselves to kind of build up more of the energy of not having it. And then when they can come back and be like, it's safe, they're like, okay, I can open it again just until I get to my cap of 200. There's, it's such a weird way. um I know, I feel like that's such a weird way to explain it, but this person has kind of just like this switch that goes off in them now. Very guarded with their heart. The red rose for me is about that unconditional love. And this person, whoever broke them, they loved very deeply. And I know, I get it, like, everyone has their heartbreak and stuff like that. I mean, like, you know, but I'm just letting you know what I see in the cards here. um but oh my god, at the bottom of the deck, lovers, twin flame connection. This, if you're wondering if this person was your twin flame, I mean, the card showing itself twice. I mean, I want to say that would be your yes. This person is definitely going through quite a bit, but let's see. What? Okay, no, we're gonna leave that for last. Let's see what's currently, what they can't see, or I should say what both of you guys can't see. This connection. That is quite a bit of cards. So we have here the devil card, which I don't know if it showed up on camera, but it slid kind of on its own. So I feel as if that there's been, wow, that imagery on those cards. The devil card, the fact that it slid on its own, I feel like, that's like the next stage that this person is going to be going through, of kind of letting go. And someone's letting go of some sort of energy of attachment. We have here the Empress card. Now these cards, this deck is very interesting, because they have both the light and the shadow side, of the cards. So we have the Empress in the light side, the Wheel of Fortune in the shadow, the Sun in the light side, and then the Fool and the Strength card in the shadow. So with this person, oh my god, the fact that we have 5 cards here, you know, aside that kind of stayed in the group, because remember, this one was by group together, and then this one was on its own. 5 representing that change. Yes, there comes challenging situations, but that change, I feel a sense of change. Like, this is going to happen where the attachment kind of gets released, gets cut, gets snipped, and then this person can come in and have this change. Now, when you look at this, on the positive energy side, you have the Sun and you have the Empress. When this person thinks about their happiness, their joy, it's the Empress they're thinking about. It's the divine feminine they're thinking about. They're thinking about the joy, the laughter, the two that you guys have together, the fun. Like, you guys could feel like you're like two little kids again. It doesn't matter what age, where you are. You guys are probably very giggly, or just like, like two crazy best friends, two that people that just bond in a interesting way. Now, with this Empress card, she um to me looks kind of sad. Okay, like she's a little depressed ish. She has a lot of abundance around her, but she kind of looks a little down to me, and I feel like this person um does there's a sense of feeling like if you were to have a list and you got everything checked except that one thing, it's like until that one thing is checked, you don't feel because I don't want to say complete, because remember you're whole on your own, okay? But there is a sense of just feeling like um ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Oh my god, that song just came in my head. um oh my god, that is so beautiful, I could cry. um and then the sun card, yeah, yeah. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Oh, what a beautiful song. What a deep song. If you've never heard it, you know what? I don't even know what's the actual name of the song. I know it because I saw it from on a side note from Fresh Prince. There was a time when they were singing the song. Um but listen to the original if you can find it. Just type in "Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone." This house ain't. I think you're a home or so, or ain't a home, something like that. You'll probably find it on Google. But no, let's continue. So here on what this person has to work on, you have the Strength card, the Fool card, and the Wheel of Fortune. This person is not listening to any source of like a reasoning. Okay, both of the little dudes in the picture, they have their hands on their head, which I mean, for me to get to that state, like that's grief. Okay, and holding on to, and I forgot the grief card is here. Yeah, this person, their mind keeps them chaos. Yep, the restless. I mean, I love it. This person is only seeing the negative aspects of everything, even the sense of if we were to talk about, the light versus the shadow. Normally, light would be considered white, shadow considered black. When it comes to colors, the dog that they have with them is the black dog, and I feel like this person, they have a hard time seeing the light, seeing the brighter things. Even here, there's lightning. I see a number 5 at the top. Here we have the sun, which I feel, and the sun, look, oh my god, two hearts. Okay, remember, two cards, lighter, and then the 3 shadow, and then the 3 here. Oh, I love readings. This, yeah, and then think about it when I was talking about the completing. Okay, like if you think about the circle, to have the two completing pieces, it's like they need that empress, that divine feminine. Um, but they're not moving. Okay, that's the only thing that's like so frustrating about it. It's like feelings are there, energy's there, they ain't talking about it, they keep it hidden, they keep it bottled up. They want, but they know that, remember that we talked about the song earlier, getting everything they wanted, everything. And they see you there when they wake up. This person isn't listening to their guides, to reasoning. They're fighting, they're resisting. I mean, with this strength card, that lion, like, I mean, I feel like it's trying to bite me. Like through the card, do you see like his whole mouth is open. It's just like I don't want to put my finger anywhere there. You know what I mean? This person gets very aggressive in their thoughts. I don't feel like they're an aggressive person. I do think that genuinely they're just trying to, find their way back after a broken heart. That they've energy that they've kept for quite a bit, but they do have a hard time. Now, let's see. What is the advice? Guilt. Okay, that's the first card that came out that I seen. Okay, um, and goes back to the grief of what this person is going through. It says, "Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness." Okay, this person stays. I don't understand why. Like it just seems like they always go back to such a dark answer. Like it's like almost like they can't, like a person that, if you think about a person that can't take a compliment, okay, they always find like, oh, like this piece of trash thing I'm wearing, or I got this, or my hair's a mess, or blah 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 blah. You know those ones. And we all have our moments, right? When we do that, but I feel like this person, they have a really hard time staying more positive and optimistic about love itself. With the card here, we have here feelings and we have here respect. It says respect your relationship. And then the feelings card, it says take time out to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing. So, with this connection, the fact that the respect card came in reverse, and I know this is on a reversal deck, I just feel a sense of there was a little bit of some respect that was kind of like not given in a sense. I don't feel like something like drastic. I just feel a sense of maybe just a sense of ghosting and not explaining why. There's just a sense of not fully, it's not that they didn't care, they just didn't do it. They didn't know how to do it. This person, if I feel like there's separation between you guys, or there's some sort of huge distance. Like I said, like if you guys are talking, it's very basic, sugar level, like, hi, how you doing? I'm fine. Like, back and forth, very light. Or there's no communication at all, because I feel there's a sense of this person needing that sense of a break to see. It's almost like you do you, boo, and that's the best thing that you could do for this connection. Um, because it's almost like, absence makes the heart go fonder, or something like that, the saying goes. It feels as if that this person needs to feel that separation, that distance, because um there's a sense of when you're around, they can't see that you're fully the reason. Like they know, yeah, you make me happy, I laugh, we joke, but for some reason they don't see how much energy you actually do give to this connection, and that they receive. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have here a moment card, and it says, think of a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner. And I feel like this person, when they get the time to not be around you, is when they're gonna be able to be like, wait, when was I happy? Oh yeah, when I did this. Oh, when was I happy? Oh yeah, when I did this. And then they're like, I was with this person, I was with this person. And like it's like almost like there's a sense of connecting the dots. I don't know why it wasn't obvious to them. For some reason, it's almost like I want to say like they're like, I brought the energy. It's like, no, boo, you were a little bit on the cloudy side. I brought the funny, okay? Um to the situation. So they're the best advice, as much as it may not be what someone wants. distance and separation from this person is the best thing. This person, yes, they have feelings for you, but they're very stuck in this lower energy of this broken feeling of this just, thunder and like, tornadoes, and just like there's so much chaos I felt from this situation. That's how that person feels in their mental space. Their heart is saying is this is like love, and they feel great, about this connection, and it's abundance, and the empress and the sun. They That's what their heart is showing them, okay, what their heart is allowing them to feel. But their head, oh my, this is literally what they feel in their head. This is lightning, dark, cloudy, moody. Like, when you think about the weather, like, I don't know about you, boo, but I ain't going outside if it looks like that, okay? I'm going outside when it's sunny, okay? And anyone that knows Shine knows that I don't do those kind of weathers, okay? And this person is just going through that a lot. And everyone has their journey, everyone has their situation. Just to close up the reading, is there any final things that should be said? I'm not the same person that you remember. I feel safer in the silence. We've talked about the silence quite a bit, and it makes sense that this person feels safer because when they're in the silence, they don't have to think about the situation. And when not thinking of the situation, they don't have to go through that chaos of thinking in their mind, going all crazy, and kind of just, in that tornado feeling of not being able to shut down their thoughts. Being in the silence allows them to distract themselves so they don't have to focus on growing in the situation, and kind of moving past and healing. Now, when you feel something so intense that this person has felt, everyone has their timeline of when they will heal. Some could be a week, some could be 2 months, some could be 20 years. Okay. Everyone has their journey. So this person's on their journey of finding ways to heal. But at the stage they're currently at is it's kind of like becoming it's coming to light. I feel as if like this person is being shown. They're shutting it down. They're turning off the TV, but the TV keeps turning back on. Every so often, it's turning back on. It's turning back, and they keep turning it off, turning it off, turning it off. It keeps coming back. So the universe, I feel, is going to step in. It's kind of like they're at the door knocking. They're like, "Hey, you gotta answer it sometime. You gotta answer it sometime." Um, Now, when this person comes back, I do feel as if they're gonna come back with a change energy. But when I say come back, I mean like not that minimal tiny bit of messages or things, or like that once in a blue moon phone call. No, like a sense of a consistency. Not a full consistency, but more than they've been giving currently. That will be like your indication of knowing, this person has healed some things and is now kind of gone on to the next chapter. Well, I mean, if you let the homie in. Guys, we're gonna leave it at that. Many blessings. Thank you so much for the love and support. I appreciate all y'all. Until next time, it's your girl Sunshine. Deuces.